Welcome back to my channel. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It is Hurricane Matthew. Thank you guys for watching and also liking and watching the last video of what I did for my previous video. This time we're going to be doing St. Patrick's Day and we're going to be doing some awesome decorating, kind of the same kind of style of like how I did Valentine's Day, so that definitely is going to not change. I don't really have any new decorations for St. Patrick's Day. If you guys are new to the channel, I am a all-seasonal performer. I like to kind of just set the mood, set the vibe, and do like music, performances, all those sorts of things, depending on the vibe and depending on the season. So this time we're going to be doing like St. Patrick's Day, mostly just like spring themed, Irish themed, all that kind of sort of stuff. And we're going to be kind of enjoying the fun, kind of weird Western civilization of St. Patrick's Day, kind of traditional holiday. So yeah, that's going to be fun. So yeah, I mean, basically what this video is going to be is just going to be me decorating for St. Patrick's Day. I'm going to kind of just show you guys all the decorations that I have, what's the plan, kind of just give you a rundown and try to see how I'm going to set up my St. Patrick's Day decorations and kind of just go from there. So yeah, we're going to definitely get started with that. So yeah. And if you guys are new to the channel, please like and subscribe, enjoy the content, comment down below any sort of ideas for decorating for St. Patrick's Day. I've been decorating for St. Patty's Day for probably maybe like 4 years now, so it's been a pretty interesting process. Basically, like what I do is I just kind of set up a little bit of decorations, kind of like how I did in the Valentine's Day video. But it's just going to be different colors, different themes, different vibes, but kind of the same sort of decorations, but just different, you know, if you know what I mean. So yeah, if you guys are excited, please watch the rest of the video and stay tuned, and I'm going to give you a tour of all the decorations that I have. All right, let's get started. Also, some of these decorations are kind of like, tangled up a little bit. We have just green lights, basic green, simple lights. Obviously, they're going to go where the red and pink lights were from the last video. So we're going to check and see if these work, and they work. So we got that going. And then we also have a little green garland that's going to go on my little mantle fireplace, which is where the same Valentine's Day decoration was before. Also, we have a bunch of these, kind of the same of like Valentine's Day, except they're green and they're St. Patty's Day themed. So this has like a little boot with some gold on it, and they're just gonna hang off the lights, kind of like little ornaments. And we have this little decoration. This is probably just gonna go on the wall. I usually like getting stuff like this to hang on walls and stuff. So it's just a little like happy St. Patty's Day with a little like hat on top and stuff. Pretty cute. So we have these little twinkly lights, similar to the hearts for Valentine's Day. They're just little twinkly lights. Same thing as well with these. We have clovers. So they're kind of like the hearts for Valentine's Day, but they're clovers for St. Patty's Day. They're gonna just kind of hang on my little, what the hell do you call this thing? I don't know what you call it, but it's gonna go there, and I'm gonna show you guys. Oh, we got more of these too, so we can use those. And then we have little table mats, similar to Valentine's Day, but they're clovers. These little signs, one says Irish, one says Lucky, just kind of St. Patty's Day themed, similar to Valentine's Day. They're just gonna be going on the little tables right behind you guys. More of these, and they're gonna have a little rainbow on it. And then we have these, which are just gonna go at the end of like my little side tables right over here. Kind of the same thing of where the Valentine's Day ones were, except again, these are clovers. So I think that's all the decorations I'm gonna show you. Obviously there's more, but it's kind of the same thing, so I don't really wanna bore you guys with showing it all at once. Yeah. I have those, and as you guys know, I love having like little candies, little treats. Like for Valentine's Day, we had chocolates, candy hearts. This time we have cookies. So these are like little shamrock cookies. Don't mind the little Kroger thing, but they're called shamrock cookies, and they're just kind of like little themed green And then we got the same little frosted cookies as well. Fred Meyer's is not sponsored. We're not a sponsor to Fred Meyer's. So yeah, we got those little frosted cookies. They're just like got little clovers, little gold patterns on it. And we need something rainbow, so we got Skittles. And then you always need to have a beer for sure when it's on St. Patty's Day, which I think I don't know if this is kind of specifically what they have on St. Patrick's Day, if they have Coronas or anything like that, but we already opened one. But we're definitely going to be having some Coronas, and we're definitely going to be having some beer. That is all that we're going to be showing you. And so yeah, we're going to just transition into kind of just decorating. So we'll get to that. All right, so don't mind my TV, it's on right now, but we're going to be setting up the decorations, and we're going to just kind of just go one thing at a time. I usually just like to start with the lights first, just because I feel like it's more easier and better, obviously, so that there's no crap in the way. And it's kind of more up top. I like to work from the top to the bottom, and I kind of just work my way down. So that's what we're gonna do. Also, I forgot to show you guys. I have a inflatable. So as you guys know, I had the little I love you inflatable for Valentine's Day. This time we have a little tiny little leprechaun. Isn't that cute? I've had this guy for probably like 5 years or 6 years, but he's had his runs for sure. His lights are going out a little bit, so he's probably not going to be the most brightest. So we have that. I also have this. This is kind of like a little St. Patrick's Day wreath. I know it's kind of being weird right now, but it's cute. I love it. It's just gonna go on the wall, kind of where that little like St. Patrick's Day little thing that I showed you guys earlier. And then we have a window light, like a little silhouette light, and it's just a clover, and it's just gonna go right in the middle, right there. So we have those, and yeah, I guess we can just get started decorating. I know you're like, come on, let's go, Matthew. Let's chop chop. So we're gonna just get started. So I'm gonna go get my step stool, and we'll get started. Alright, so let's kind of get started here. Again, I think we're just going to start with the lights and just work our way down. Alright, so now we're going to be putting up that window light, the little clover right in the middle right here. And then we're going to just turn on the decorations, and we're going to see how it looks. So I'm not going to show you guys until the end. I will show you guys the final look when everything's finished. So I will not be showing you guys that. I'm just going to be showing you guys like me setting it up, but I'm not going to show you guys like the final product until the end. So stay tuned. All right, so there it is, and now we're going to just be doing the little mantle underneath the TV. All right, so now I think we're just gonna do the little hanging lights, or not the hanging lights. What are they called? The little hangers, decorations. We're gonna just do those, and then we're gonna finish this. So we're gonna finish what's gonna go on top of here, and I will talk to you guys in a minute. All right, so we did the hangies, and then we did the lights. So now we're just gonna set up the little mantle and all the little pieces that go on there. right, and now we're gonna just do the wall. All right, so now we're going to be setting up. Ooh, that light is not okay. We're gonna be setting up just my little dining room area. We're just gonna put like all the cookies, little treats, and I will just put it there, and it's just not really that exciting. I wish I really did have a St. Patrick's Day like tablecloth. I think it would look so cool. I think I'm definitely gonna try to do that next year. But for now, we're just gonna be putting all the Skittles, the cookies, and all that stuff right here. That's just gonna be like kind of the St. Patrick's Day theme a little bit. So we'll get that started. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this quick and easy St. Patrick's Day decorating. Subscribe to my channel if you guys like me, hopefully. That would be awesome. This is just something that I love to do, so I'm really excited to kind of show you guys the process and like what I do. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. We're gonna be eating some rainbow Skittles. And oh my god, come on. Woo! Alright, have a good and safe, happy St. Patty's Day. Have a good one. Bye.